Hello, it's lovely to connect with you. I'm here to share some guidance for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I trust that you're feeling good and you're having or had a great weekend. Hi Stephanie and Amelia, lovely to see you. So I'm doing a bit of a trial. For some reason yesterday it hit me that I come in and share twice every second day, and I thought, gosh, that might be a bit too much. So I'm going to trial and see what it's like and how it feels to share, here comes the cat, to share 3 days at a time. So I'm going to start that today and share some guidance for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'll do my best to be back on Thursday and share for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll just see what it's like. If you are wanting more and you like it being frequent and you find 3 days just seems to be too long, then I look forward to your feedback as well. So I'll be seeing how it feels to me and looking at your feedback as well to see if it's something that I'm going to keep or not. Here's the cat. Has come to say good morning. You can't really see her very well in this landscape view, but she rushed down here when she knew I was sharing to sit in front of me. So yes, I think that's my thoughts anyway. My trial, if you like. So the videos might go for a little bit longer. That's the other thing. So we might prefer to do a few more shorter videos or fewer longer videos. So just let me know your feedback and thoughts as we go, and I'll weigh those up against how I feel and what feels right for me. So we will see. So thank you for joining me today. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you for helping me be able to bring these videos to you and to other people who can't or aren't in a position to support right now. So thank you so much. If you're new to watching, what I'm going to be doing is using my Speed of Light Oracle cards. I'm going to be looking for the best card, one card for Monday, the best card for Tuesday, the best card for Wednesday, and then the best card for the theme for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. If it's not Monday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. If it's still Sunday and you haven't received or seen the guidance for Sunday, it is in my last video that I filmed on Saturday, so have a look back through if you want to. I'm not doing personal guidance requests here today, so this is general guidance that I connect with and hold the intention for the majority of us, that it's information that can help the majority of us at this time. So that means that not everything will probably make sense, so just take on board what feels right for you and let the rest go. You will know if it's guidance that you need to hear because it will make sense to you. It will seem like I'm talking directly to you and relating to something that you're going through in your life right now, which I have no idea about, so you can trust that. Pay extra attention to that information. Also pay extra attention to the stuff that may be a bit confronting. So anything that challenges you or you want to react to and say, no, that's definitely not right for me. Anything that you sort of immediately jump into a reaction about is something that's confronting, so it might be worth sitting on that information for a couple of days and come to your own conclusion and what your truth is for you. So I'm here sharing my intuition, the guidance from the cards, and things that I've experienced that may help relating to what I'm sensing. Just work with it if you want to, or just don't work with it. I'm just here sharing myself, my experience, and if you want to work with it or use it, then please do. If you don't, then it doesn't matter. What I share is not black and white. It's just my thoughts from my perspective and my experience. So let's get started. I'm looking now for the best card for Monday the 8th of January. Now, I left my little piece of paper inside that's got the dates on it, but I did scribble the dates on my hand. So if you see me looking down like this, I'm just recapping the day or the date, because I do tend to not really follow the calendar that well these days. I find that the more I live in the flow, the less I kind of keep an eye on the time and the dates on the calendar. I guess too, because I'm lucky enough to be working from home. I don't need to keep appointments and things anymore so much. So this is the best card for Monday the 8th. Monday the 8th of January. We've got this, and I can't see it, so bright here. Oh, it's Buffalo Woman, card 4. And the keywords say talents, gifts, skills and recognition. This feels like Monday's going to be quite favourable for creating. So creating things that we're interested in personally. There's a sense here of taking our skills to the next level. So we might be looking at, or actually quite physically doing, an upgrade or a course or something that's taking our skills, our talents, the things that we've, say, trained in, to that next level. So there's this sense of upgrading our skills. This also brings about a feeling of being creative. So this could be any form of creativity. It doesn't have to be art or painting a picture, but creativity or creating in any kind of form will certainly be included if that's something that's important to you. I feel really drawn here to the wizard star. Gosh. Okay, we'll just go back a little bit. Not to the wizard staff. Maybe it is a wizard staff, but it's more like a totem pole to me. So I don't know why wizard staff came out of my mouth. But it's like an eagle totem pole here, like a personal one, a bit like a wizard staff, I guess. But one that one that we kind of hold, I guess, like a power stick. Which doesn't sound that fantastic. Like a power totem pole that's personal for us. And I feel there's this sense of recognising for ourselves how far we've come, especially in regards to our skills, our talents, our gifts, the things that we're focusing on at this time, the things that we're good at or have kind of worked on improving about ourselves, especially about the things that we do. So recognising that for ourselves feels important and empowering on Monday. So let's allow our gifts and skills and the things that we're good at to shine through. But let's also think about how can we take that we're good at to the next level. How can we improve that skill? How can we improve that gift, that creation or that way of creating? So that's the guidance for Monday, the 8th of January. And I trust it resonates with you. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for your comments. It's extremely hard to see because I've got the sun kind of shining right down on my phone. So all I can see is a bit of movement and a silhouette pretty much. So thank you for your comments. I will read them when I get back on my computer shortly. So let's now look for the best guidance or find the best card for Tuesday the 9th of January. So Tuesday the 9th, and I trust that the best card that will help the majority of us will find its way to the top. So we're going to go with this card right here for Tuesday the 9th. Is here. We've got Tree Maiden, card 42. And the Tree Maiden's keywords say ending, surrender, growth and illumination. This brings a potency around for Tuesday. So we might feel a sense of potency, a sense of amplification, intensity, may be quite strong for some of us on Tuesday as things come to a head, as things seem quite loud. Things may affect us in quite a loud, intense, potent way. And this is not a bad thing. I feel like often the energy or whatever it is needs to get our attention in a potent way so that we can notice it. You know, or you can end your broadcast. Looks like I'm back. I think we had a bit of a malfunction. The energy got very intense that I think my connection dropped. So anyway, I don't know. It looked like it did from my end, but I think I'm back. So I'm not sure when that's... So I'll just go back just a little bit. So things may be quite intense. It's not a bad thing for Tuesday, because sometimes the energy needs to be potent or intense or loud to get our attention. Sometimes we're not noticing the subtle hints, I guess, or the subtle signs. Then we don't notice the signs and the hints that are a little bit louder, and then a little bit louder, and then sometimes it just needs to get our attention, perhaps more urgently, so it becomes potent and loud and intense. So there is a sense of that for Tuesday, just to keep in mind. So things may be kind of blown out of proportion, things may be amplified, but the reason it's happening is so that we can see what's not working for us, so we can let go of the expired, to surrender to the old, and let ourselves shed that old skin, to break down or close doors on parts of our life that haven't been working for a while, and really recognizing that. So let's keep perspective. Not all potent, intense times mean that we have to end a bunch of relationships or close a bunch of doors in the physical, in our outer world. A lot of our outer world, remember, is reflecting or an extension of what's happening inside. I will personally always look at how I'm reacting, what can I improve about myself before I go and close physical doors, unless they're urgently important at the time. So don't underestimate your role in what's taking place, especially if you're noticing patterns or this always seems to happen to me kind of mindset. Then you're the common thread in this, and it might be worth it looking at yourself, what it's reflecting about you, what it's stirring up inside, and how you can release that from your life. Releasing your parts of your attitude, your approach, your beliefs, your old programming, your fear, your insecurities. These types of inner things will filter out into our outer life. So things are potent on the outside, revealing a potency on the inside. We're guided to let go, to allow ourselves to grow and become stronger within ourselves. So that's for Tuesday. The Tree Maiden. I trust it makes sense for you. So, if you just joined in recently, I am pulling cards for 3 days today as a bit of a trial. I thought yesterday at some point that I just thought I was in here sharing all the time. It seems like every second day just flashes by very quickly. So I'm just testing doing 3 days at a time just to see how that feels to me. I look forward to your feedback if it seems like too much, or there's too much of a distance between the videos for you and you find them helpful to be more, closer together, then please let me know. So think about it though, and reflect on what it means for you. So I'm now looking for the best card for Wednesday the 10th, is it? Yes, Wednesday the 10th of January. So let's find the best card for Wednesday. So take a nice deep breath and just think about letting go with your out breath, your worries, your stresses, your concerns, the things that you've been dealing with. Imagine breathing those out and away with your out breath. And breathe in that new air and fill up your body with nice new oxygen, a new life, passion, happiness, joy, potential. And just keep focusing on that, for a few breaths if you need to. So the best card for Wednesday, the 10th of January, is this. We've got projection card 15. And the keywords say vision, focus, concentration, and chaos. The chaos, though, that this card brings, or we could also call drama, the chaos or the drama that this card brings is usually stuff that's happening outside of us that we're getting swept into for some reason. We may be swept in because someone we care deeply for is going through a chaotic, dramatic time right now. We may be being swept into it because our children or well, someone close to us may be going through a tough time and may be really challenged. We need to be a little bit aware, I guess, rather than careful, but aware that we're not being pulled into dramas and chaotic energy that's not our own. We actually will be of better help to those that we love and those that we care for who might be struggling right now by holding almost in a detached way from their drama, in a neutral space, holding strong in our love, our support, our strength, so that we can be that sort of pillar, that pillar of light for that person that's struggling right now. And on an expanded viewpoint of this too, we could think of this as the dramas playing out in the world, dramas happening or chaos that's happening here or there or in some country or some place that doesn't directly affect us, that's not directly connecting or affecting us in our life. Then we're of more help to be a strong pillar in a somewhat detached way from the drama, so that we can hold the space for those that are struggling and those that are going through a chaotic, dramatic time. So let's be careful that we're not giving our power away to other people's problems or world problems at this time, and that we actually, if this is something that's important to us, that we recognise that we're giving our power away and return our power back to our body. The best help we can be is to be a strong sense of light or a strong sense of support or a strong sense of love. By worrying and sending worrying thoughts and panicking about what they might be going through is not helpful for them or us. So let's hold strong and true in ourselves. Let's recognise whether it's our stuff that we're going through or someone else's that we're being pulled into. We may be pulled into it because we care. We may be being pulled into it because other people are pulling us in. Being caring, empathic people means that we do tend to sometimes overly care, which means that we put ourselves in other people's problems because we care and we don't like to see them hurt. It's actually a really good quality, but it's not helpful for us because it drains our energy. So let's concentrate and focus on holding strong, holding true within ourselves, and detaching in a way from the problem that's not ours so that we can be a stronger sense of support. So that's the card for Wednesday, called projection, meaning projecting or other people's issues being projected onto us, or even just the projection of drama or chaos that is affecting us. Then, we know if it's affecting us because we feel it or we can't get it out of our mind, for example. So that's the guidance for Wednesday. Thank you. I'm now looking for the best card for the theme for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So let's have a look and see. The theme card will help us see the bigger picture and will help draw these days together. So the best card for the theme, I trust, is this. And we've got the focus cards. Interesting, isn't it? Card 38. And the keywords say holding position, timing, and growth. So the growth word immediately takes me to the Tree Maiden card, which came up for Tuesday. So recognising that at this time, and really always, we are growing a lot within ourselves if we allow ourselves to do that. If we're projecting constantly outwards in external situations or getting ourselves up in other people's business, and we're not focusing on our own self-improvement or our own growth, then we may not feel that we're growing much right now. So let's ensure and make sure that we're not giving our power away by getting up in other people's business or up in the dramas that I've been talking about. Let's hold strong and true within our own self, within our own body. And I feel it's not being selfish to detach from what's not our problem. Hold strong within ourselves, just like this illustration here, so that we can be of better support to others. Now, another angle or another aspect of this card is other people casting their opinions and judgments onto us, not perhaps understanding our reasons or our motives behind why we want to make this change in our life, why we want to do this or not do that. And let's, it's good to listen to other people's opinions, but it's always going to come down to us whether we want to take that opinion or whatever or not. So we know why we've made certain decisions and made certain changes and are making certain changes in our life. We're the ones that have walked our path, and we're the ones that have been guided to stand strong in our sense of self in this moment and trust in what we feel in regards to what's propelling us forward in our life. So let's be careful we're not being too... Attention, your temperature of your phone is too high. Is it? Is it that hot out here? It's like 17 degrees. Honestly, that sun is so strong. Anyway, I'm finishing up, so hopefully it won't drop. My phone's not getting too scorched here. There's a bit of breeze. Oh, fan at the phone. So let's not lose our balance or lose our focus because of other people's opinions or judgments of how we should live our life. Let's hold strong and true within ourselves. Let's focus on who we are and where we want to go. Let's focus on what's important. Let's tend to the things that are important to us, that make our heart sing, whether other people understand or not. So there's this strong sense of push-pull feeling I'm feeling for Monday and Tuesday, where we might feel pushed and pulled externally and internally, personally or individually, and what's going on outside of us with other people. And we're really being guided to bring our focus back into ourselves. Take some deep breaths, bring your attention to your body, get out in nature, do some cooking or cleaning or things that are very grounding or very physical may be helpful. And really think about how or where we're giving our power away externally and how we can detach from that and bring our focus back inward. So that's the guidance for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and I trust it makes sense for you. These cards have come to you from my Speed of Light Oracle cards, which have been completely created by me, art and instructions and design and everything. So if you want to learn more about them or add them to your collection and start working with them, please have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. So I have 3 healing events coming up this week. On Wednesday, we've got 2 public healing events for specific people, specific Temple of Balance patrons. That they will be taking place on Wednesday at 2 different times in our Temple of Balance closed Facebook group. So there should be somewhere on this public page that says groups or something, and there should be a Temple of Balance group. If you're not part of it, you may enjoy. I pull a card each day. We do healing events and things, so have a look if you want to. But I look forward to connecting with our I think it's 14 or something patrons on Wednesday for the healing event. It's going to be very specific for them, but open to other people connecting if you want to. If you want to participate in it, it's not too late to join or become part of it. Just have a look on my Patreon page, which you can access through my website. And I think it's the $15 pledge will give you access to that. So as long as you do it before Wednesday, you can be included in that healing event. So that's a Wednesday. And then on Friday, I've got our monthly private healing event for our Pillar of Light family. So I look forward to connecting with you then. It's not too late to be a part of that either. So just, the sun went out. Just have a look at the Pillar of Light family on my website and see if that resonates with you. But it's a great time to join up if you want to, so you can participate in that, because they're quite empowering. So I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you who support my work more regularly, I guess, on Wednesday and Friday. So thank you. If you want to learn more about my work and the work that I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send me a message through my website. So I'm going to finish up playing the singing bell, because I haven't played it for a while. But I'm going to finish up playing that and then go. So thank you for connecting today. I trust you enjoy the rest of your day and you have a wonderful couple of days ahead, and I'll do my best to be back on Thursday. So I feel that's all I need to say. I'm going to play the singing bell to finish, which I've taken the ringer out and hold my singing bell this way. It's Tibetan. And I'm going to play this for a nice sound to finish up. So I'm not going to talk, just encourage you to listen, to breathe deeply, reflect on what came up for you, or reflect on what's happening in your life that you need to detach from perhaps, and just let yourself feel recharged or replenished from the sound of the bell. So enjoy, and thank you for connecting today. Thank you. Namaste.